Thank you very much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. I want to get into a look at some of the flooding and mudslide potential in parts of the Caribbean. That's new. I'm going to dive into that. Plus, I'm thinking of you if you have any breathing issues with this dust. The alerts have been issued. Today will be the thickest day for many of us for the dust. And you see it right in here, this orangey shading here in this. This is dry air, and that's where the dust is surging across the Caribbean. Here's a snapshot of the dust and kind of just how thick it is. Where you see the yellows and oranges, that's the thick dust, and you see it moving into the Eastern Caribbean. It's already in the Eastern Caribbean, across the ABC Islands, and even stretching across in this blue shading closer to Jamaica today. Parts of Panama and Costa Rica could have this dust, but this thick part was over here just a few days ago, but that has moved our way. There is some good news with this, so let me take you ahead. Very thick dust today and even tomorrow. Here's tomorrow. So this is our Wednesday looking ahead across the Caribbean, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Jamaica. Here's Belize, here's Cuba, just to orient you. Here's Trinidad and Tobago, and you see the dust that is around. As we work our way into Thursday, this is Thursday, some of the dust stretching even more so into the Western Caribbean. But as we work into Thursday, it's going to start to lessen in really the intensity or how dense it is. You see here, this is by the end of the week. As we get toward Friday, yes, there's some dust across the Caribbean, but it's starting to leave the picture. So the thickest today, and then by the end of the week, let me bring out time even more. And you can see here, once we hit Friday into Saturday, the dust across the Caribbean, just a little bit of leftover dust, but we are in much better shape. So the thickest today, and then even back behind it, there's not too much in the open waters of the Atlantic. So we're going to see some better conditions after today, gradually improving. I'd like to pass along a lot of good news if I can on this channel, and that's one of the situations we're seeing. End of the week, better shape. Now, this is what's going on with the dust. It gets caught up in the trade winds, same winds that helped bring some storms across the Atlantic. You get the pattern across the Earth as a whole, and you can see here the predominant wind is from the east to the west coming off of Africa into the Caribbean, and that's why when we get showers and storms there, they bubble up and they march across the Atlantic, sometimes develop into hurricanes. On the flip side, when we get some dry weather out here and some dust storms, that dust gets in the atmosphere and that works across as well and brings it right into the Caribbean. So for today into tomorrow, the next 2 days, the dust alert is up, especially the Eastern and Central Caribbean. Watching the breathing issues, low air quality, but it will improve later this week, Thursday to Friday, and especially Friday into Saturday. Much better conditions, and not a ton of rain, but there is some rain that is going to be possible later this week, especially near the Dominican Republic. And I'll keep an eye on the area as a whole, near Haiti, back toward Puerto Rico. Now today, we've had some of the rain in Guyana. I've been watching your comments. Suriname as well. We've seen some of the rain. This is later in the day. Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. Still some scattered showers and storms. May get one or two. Jamaica, then back towards Central America. Colombia, we've also had some rain the last few days. But as we go out in time from today into tomorrow, we're going to be watching the Northern Caribbean for the rain chance increasing. Little surge of moisture moves in. There's some available moisture out there in the atmosphere. Heating of the day tomorrow, south side of Haiti near Jacmel over toward Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. We'll see some of the scattered showers and storms. Panama and Costa Rica coming out of Colombia tomorrow. Better chance of rain moving toward Panama and Costa Rica. But look what happens on Thursday. You see this with me? You see some of that moisture feeding in just south of the Turks and Caicos. So Dominican Republic, we could get some flooding on a Thursday. That may spill over into Haiti, and we'll see how close some of this rain gets to Puerto Rico, but a higher chance of rain, Northern Caribbean. Elsewhere, it would be spotty, and then Costa Rica and Panama seeing that chance of some rain. So looking at the 3-day rain totals, in most of this would be on Thursday. Look at the DR. We're looking at some of this almost black shading in here, where we could get some spots of 150 millimeters of rain or 6 inches of rain. So please get this information out if you can. Share it with others, even stretching back toward interior sections of Haiti. That would lead to some mudslides. Some landslides would be possible on Thursday with the additional rain. On top of that, we'd be looking out for those dangerous river crossings around parts of Haiti, but more so into the DR. And then back toward Puerto Rico, some scattered showers where we could get 75 millimeters or 3 inches of rain. But a bullseye in the Dominican Republic on Thursday, a mudslide threat. So thank you for sharing this information and taking the time to subscribe to this channel to help get this information out. Bigger picture, there's that system that's been spinning up off the coast of the Carolinas and New England, bringing some of the wet weather to Bermuda today. So you can see this system right here bringing some of the wet weather and some gusty winds to Bermuda, some higher seas, especially as you get over toward the North Atlantic. Another system here moving back toward the Great Lakes. Much of the U.S., not a lot of action in a few days, though, near Texas and Oklahoma. There's going to be a better chance of severe weather. This is going out in time into Wednesday. There's that system that's offshore today. It lifts up toward the Atlantic region of Canada. I'll zoom down in a second. Gulf of Mexico, not much action, but then you see things building in the middle of the U.S., and we'll be watching out for that severe weather potential as we work our way into later this week. But that system near Bermuda now, that's going to lift up the next couple days right into the eastern area of Canada. So by Nova Scotia, we're looking at higher seas. We've had gusty winds the last few days. We'll watch in some spots. We'll watch out for some gusty winds. This is today, but look what happens as we go from today into tomorrow. Some of this rain right here will lift right to the north over toward Newfoundland. So as we get into our Wednesday, we'll see that rain working in. Then we have a system from the west, almost 2 systems coming together over the Atlantic region of Canada on our Wednesday, bringing in wet weather. The extreme backside of this system could see some rain, some snow mixing with the rain. And then as we work our way into Thursday, most of it departs, but some gusty winds. On the colder side, could see a little bit of snow kind of wrapping up on the backside even on Thursday. We swing back toward the eastern Pacific. All is quiet now, but that rain increase Costa Rica and Panama, I'm going to watch that because as that moves offshore again into the eastern Pacific, I'll see if there's any signs of development. Right now, though, not seeing that. So Jamaica, we're looking at a pop-up shower or storm possible. We've had some the last few days. Thank you for leaving those comments across Jamaica where you've gotten rain and where we definitely need to get some rain, which is still most of us. Cayman Islands, our rain chance very small, 10 to 20% chance. Trinidad and Tobago, we're watching the dust for today. Let me know in the comments what you get with the dust. Same thing in Barbados. We were getting some of that yesterday and in St. Lucia, and that keeps the rain chance down. Not to say we can't get a shower. Grenada, same thing, but the rain chance is just not too high. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, rain chance 20% for Martinique. We swing just to the north, Dominica, about a 10 to 20% chance of a shower. Had some dust yesterday in Dominica. Guadeloupe, our rain chance at 20%. A 30% chance tomorrow. Antigua and Barbuda. Isolated showers, St. Kitts and Nevis and Montserrat. Rain chance today in Anguilla and St. Bart's, a 20% chance. A 30% chance tomorrow. A 30% chance on Thursday. St. Martin, Saba, Statia, rain chance the next 2 days at 30%. And as we work our way to Puerto Rico, scattered showers and storms around. Some of those could give us some isolated flooding on Thursday. U.S. and British Virgin Islands, a 30 to 40% chance. And here we go in the Dominican Republic. By Thursday, the rain chance going up, watching out for that flood threat. Some of that may be even in parts of Haiti. Right now, 40% chance on Thursday. So thank you for getting some of this information out as well across Haiti. Bahamas, rain chance pretty limited. Few spots with that tail end of the front getting scraped by a couple showers. Turks and Caicos, rain chance 20%. Cuba, mainly dry. Rain chance very limited, 5 to 10% chance. Belize, it would be a very stray shower chance in over toward the Yucatan of Mexico. The rain chance is just not too high for us in Belize, and then lifting back toward through the Yucatan. Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire, we've had some of that dust around, so that helps keep the rain chance very low with that dry air. Bermuda, the front around today, so watching out for some of that rain. And then you see the rain chance getting higher, Costa Rica and Panama. I was showing you that surge of moisture coming out of Colombia that will head our way. Guyana, rain chance very high today, and a 50 to 60% chance across Suriname for today. Also on the high side, about a 30% chance in northern Venezuela with some dust. So thick dust, watching the breathing issues stretching into Central America the next few days, but it will improve later this week. And I'm watching that flood threat near the Dominican Republic. I'll keep an eye on Puerto Rico and Haiti on either side of the DR to see how some of this rain evolves later this week. So thank you for passing along this information and being a part of this weather community. Have a good rest of your day.